Yo, so I'm reading my Bible right. And in Acts 16:40, Paul's patience was as thin as underwig edges. This is part 2 of Paul and Silas and how an exorcism got them thrown in jail. But let me rewind and catch you up. So y'all, Paul and his homie Silas had just got through rebuking and doing an exorcism on this annoying possessed girl following them. And y'all, I know what you're thinking. Annoying how? Y'all sis was out here predicting people love life, riches, lottery numbers. And guess what? She was right. But that wasn't the annoying part. Paul was annoyed because she wouldn't leave him and Silas alone. Y'all, she kept screaming at them, but guess what she was saying? All she said was Paul was preaching for God. That's it. But y'all, she said it day and night for 3 days straight. And y'all, you would think she'd be quiet since she had a spirit in her and all. And that's how she was making the money. But nope. Because at first, Paul wasn't tripping. But y'all, this is Paul we talking about. This man was literally murking Christians for a living. Day 1, Paul and Silas were chilling. Day 2, Paul and Silas were like, really? But y'all, by day 3, Paul and Silas couldn't get no peace. Imagine trying to get a little nappy nap and a demon behind you yelling. Y'all, finally, Paul had enough. So he turned around and was like, hey, demon, you gotta go in Jesus' name. Get out of her, we tired, bro. And y'all, the spirit left. And more importantly, she shut up and she was free and delivered. But guess what? Her owners, yes, owners, because this was back in the day, right? They were big mad. This girl used to make them money with the fortune telling. And now she don't have no more spirit guides. I mean demons. Y'all, this lady could no longer predict nothing. So y'all, they drug Paul and Silas to the marketplace like, hey! These dudes are causing chaos in our city. And we can't make no more money off this girl. How dare he fix her? Pause. The audacity. Anyways, the next thing you know, the whole crowd is hyped up. Y'all, they stripped Paul and Silas down to their Jerusalem sandals, beat them. And I mean, everybody was getting a lick. Then they threw them in prison. But y'all, tell me why Paul and Silas turned the jail into a Fire Kirk Franklin and God's Property concert. Y'all, Paul and Silas start praying and singing to God so hard at midnight that couldn't nobody get any sleep. Y'all, they were singing, talking about, oh Jesus, we locked up, but you gon' let us out, oh, you gon' let us out. Y'all, it was a full-on watch night service. And they were hype talking about, GP, are you with me? GP guards and prisoners. And then y'all, I guess they singing had God hype too, because an earthquake shook the entire prison and the prison doors flew open and everyone's chains fell off. Y'all, the jailer who was asleep woke up scared because he saw the doors wide open and prisoners staring at him. So he was like, I'm not going out like that. So y'all, he was about to murk himself before the prisoners did it. But Paul yells, hey bro, don't do it. So y'all, the jailer is like, wait, y'all ain't gonna murk me? Paul is like, nah, fam. So the jailer's like, what I gotta do to be like y'all? What must I do to be saved? So Paul responds, believe in Jesus, you and your whole family will be saved. So the jailer is like, oh word. So y'all, the jailer takes Paul and Silas to his house, cleans them up, and even makes them food, and him and his whole family got baptized. In the morning, the po-po showed up like, all right, Paul and Silas, y'all don't gotta stay in prison. Y'all can go just leave quietly. So Paul gonna say, hold up! I'm a Roman. I didn't have a trial. And you beat us in our birthday suits in public, but now you wanna toss us out secretly. Nah, fam, say it with your chest. So y'all, Paul made them folks beg him to leave peacefully. So that's why people say, may the apology be as loud as the disrespect. Anyways, now go read it for yourself, Acts 16:40. I wanna know what y'all learned. This is Trap Bible Stories. With Tam Watts, get the Trap Bible Stories. Volume 1 book today available on Amazon. Follow me on YouTube for early video posting.